topic of today's video is cars. Now, as someone who's only ever really used a car to get around, I never understood people who are really obsessed with them. So, I went over to my buddy Jake's house for him to tell me a bit about what it's like to be a car bro. And then he is later going to take me to a car meet where they do everything from talk cars, show them off, to donuts and street racing.
I'm here with my longtime friend, Jacob Barnett, to help me learn about cars. Now, Jacob is a self-proclaimed car guy, and he's going to take me around his garage and show me what it means to be a car guy.
Well, first of all, you have to have crippling depression and the will to throw something.
So, Jake, a lot of people associate driving with danger or illegal activity. That being said, what's the fastest you've ever gone?
Was 189 miles an hour.
Okay. Have you ever gotten a ticket?
Yeah.
How many tickets have you gotten?
12.
You've gotten 12 tickets. How much are all these tickets worth?
Call it about 150 each.
150 each?
Yeah.
What is the dumbest thing you've ever done in a car or on a bike?
One time I was on some back roads over there and was attempting to show off for a girl and kind of sent her into a ditch.
You sent the girl or the car?
The car.
Okay,
car
did not
into
send
a
the
ditch.
girl into the ditch.
Yeah, I was coming around a corner and then I was breaking her loose. And
You were breaking the car loose.
Yeah,
not
breaking
the
the
girl.
car loose.
Cool.
So, broke the car loose on the ground, and that's when I found out that all-wheel drive does not mean all-wheel stop.
So, do I have to have a leather jacket, or is that just recommended?
Actually, I only have this one because I ride motorcycles as well. So, in case my body hits the deck at 130, some other poor cow died, so my skin doesn't have to.
Great. What's your favorite part about cars?
Going fast and doing it for Dale.
Going fast, doing it for Dale.
We do it for Dale, not for the ladies. Quick walk to around the garage. 1968 Chevrolet Caprice. A 427 in it. This is the displacement that we put a cam in it. It's horsepower, better carburetor on it. Fuel injection kit. So that being said,
And for open it one more time.
okay.
And for those of you guys who don't know, this is the engine.
That is engine.
Great.
These are my two personal bikes that I have. This is a 2012 Ducati 848 Evo. I actually go race this thing on the track, not 465. We never go race on the street because that is bad, dumb, and dangerous. That being said, it still holds a 465 lap time of almost 18 minutes, which that's pretty fast.
I figured I learned everything that I could from Jake, so I donned my dad's leather jacket, and I duct taped my lapel mic to a oversized wrench, and I was ready to go to the car meet.
So Jake and I have just gotten to the car meet after a brief detour. There are definitely cars, got some lights. Jake, what should I expect?
A bunch of retards. And I mean dead ass.
So we went to eat before showing up to the first meet, and we got there a little late because the police had showed up. These car meets usually have about 100 to 300 cars, and it draws a lot of attention, and they are illegal, whether for loitering or if people are doing burnouts or racing. So the police showed up here almost as soon as we get here. I get no interviews, but the car guys will create multiple meeting spots. So once one gets busted, people go to the next one. Funny enough, the next one had already been busted before we get there. So we make our way to the third spot, which is in downtown Indianapolis, where I get a few interviews. That one also gets busted because it was right next to the police station. Don't know who planned that one. And we go to another spot I get a few more interviews, and we finally end up at the last spot where the street racing happens.
All right, so we finally made it to the car show, the third location. First two got busted, and we're here with
Seth.
Seth. I want you to tell me a little bit about your car first.
This is my 96 Miata. It's not really much, but it's cool. It's fun to drive. Not very fast though.
Not very fast.
No.
So what do you like about it?
It's just fun to handle. It drifts really well. I like just being able to swing it around whenever I want.
What's the dumbest thing you've ever done in this car?
Going 105 by a state trooper probably.
Did he pull you over?
Yes.
How much was the ticket?
I don't know yet. I haven't paid it.
Do you think your car helps or hurts you when it comes to women?
It helps when it comes to guys.
Helps when it comes
Like
to
if
guys.
I were gay.
Seth, is there anything else you want to add?
Honestly, if you're looking to get in the car world, just start out. Just do whatever makes you happy. Don't worry about anyone else things.
I've never been to one of these. I know nothing about cars. That's part of the fun. I'm here to learn. Your name's Tyler? All right, tell me a little bit about showing up here, cars, whatever you want.
It depends on what car meets you go to, because you're either going to get two-step or gunshots.
Which one are we at now?
This could be a little bit of both.
What kind of car do you drive?
A fucking Crown Vic.
I don't know what that is. So,
It's
okay.
a
It's a retired cop car.
Yeah,
And how about you?
2018 Civic SI.
it's a piece of shit.
It is.
All right, two piece of shit cars from our new friends here. What are my chances of being shot at a car meet?
Pretty high.
Pretty high. Pretty high.
What'd you say? Not even gonna give you an increment, just 12. Just 12? Just 12.
It was like out of 10, it's probably 12.
Okay.
Everything here is normally a piece of
He
shit.
just loaded the gun.
See the gunshot.
Just loaded the gun.
And just like that, that's Indy car meet.
There's also a breakup going on over here. I don't think they're gonna want to do an interview.
So every time one of these spots would get busted, there would be this caravan of 18 to 25-year-old guys driving through the road on their way to the next spot. The next place we were going is a grocery store parking lot, which I personally like because it had really good lighting for recording.
All right, so we have our friend here. We went out for burgers earlier.
I'm Josh.
This is Josh. Josh has wrecked how many times?
11 or 12.
Josh, what's been your favorite wreck that you've been in?
Probably when I totaled my Miata. I straight smacked it into a tree going about 45 in the snow.
So I've heard a lot about Miata. Tell me about what's a Miata.
It's always the answer.
Always the answer to what?
Everything. It's always the answer.
What's the question though?
Doesn't matter. Miata's the answer.
What if the question is what's the worst car?
Not Miata. It's the only time Miata's not the answer.
So it's not the answer to everything.
Almost everything.
All right, so your girlfriend's also here, right?
Yeah, she's here.
Hey, so this is Josh's girlfriend, Abby.
Hi.
How do you feel about his driving?
He's a great driver when he's going over 40. And
When
not
he's going
in the
over
snow.
40?
Yes. And he's not in the snow.
Have any of your wrecks happened while you're going over 40?
None.
All have happened under 40.
Under 45.
So the lesson here today from Josh and Abby is if you want to avoid wrecks, make sure you go to over 45 miles an hour. Why are you here?
Car community, it's like one big family, and I had nothing to do. Went with my friends once, got it about 3 years ago, and ever since then I always came home. So some people are just dicks and don't let you do anything because they think their car is cooler than yours. I would say that most of the people I've met are dicks.
So who'd you bring with you today? Is that?
I brought my girlfriend.
Do you think she likes you because of your car?
I hope not.
What kind of car do you have?
BMW. Gold diggers, that is.
And this is Destiny. We found a girl here at the car meet. Did you come with a guy?
I did not.
So do you consider yourself a car fan?
Oh, definitely is.
What do you like about it? Great. So back to the interview. If a guy had a bad car, would that be a deal breaker for you?
What do you mean as a bad car?
Like, is a 2010 Ford Fusion good enough?
That's a negative.
So it looks like we got no chance here with Destiny with our 2010 Ford Fusion.
We finally got to the site that had the street racing. So every so often cars would be zipping by, or sometimes, like you're about to see, they would go very slowly by. And this was the race I decided to bet Riley that the silver car would win.
on, Blue. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
So why didn't they?
He got him! Man, that was the slowest race I've ever seen.
That's actually.
That's the worst $10 I've ever lost. So, have I learned anything? Not really. But, have I had fun? Also not really.